Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Betrayal at Krondor. Let's go ahead and head into the tavern here. The Candlemaker's Grin. So, barmaid, we've got talk, just an arrow, innkeeper, pointer. Let's go ahead and use the loot. 108 sovereigns, not too shabby. Let's just start from the left. James tapped the woman's shoulder. Slowly she turned to look at him, but rather than greeting him with a smile, in her gaze was a look he had thought reserved only for things that crawled on the ground or lapped up table leavings in the dooryard. "What do you want?" "I was hoping perhaps we could talk," James ventured. "Pass the time with a little conversation." "Why?" she said curtly. Opening his mouth to reply, but suddenly finding himself bereft of adequate speech, he made a small sound which he was certain sounded quite unmanly. Stabbing him with her exquisitely beautiful stare, she smiled. "I thought as much." "Goodbye, sir. I'm sure you have a brilliant oratory career before you." "Okay, how about you?" Gambler shook his head. Have they ever been available for us? Alright, Nia. Or not Nia, as the case may be. How much food do I have? I guess I got enough. And how about you, lady? She says the exact same thing. You could be twinsies. 13 sovereigns for the night. No. No. Alright. Not much going on here. Which is fine, but, wonder where this little path leads. Let's just pop onto the road. Private residence. James knocked on the door. For a long moment, he leaned against the doorframe as he waited, etc., etc., etc. Alright, nothing there. There is a building up that... Oh, there's a building over here, too. Do I have scouting and stealth on everyone? I do. Just in case there's, like, a chance for something to happen. Okay. One torch and a quality 5 shovel. Well. That is wonderful stuff there. The guards advanced, responding to an unheard call. They brandished their weapons, keeping an eye on James while simultaneously forming up to prevent entry into the house. "Tell the prelate to stay down inside," one of them shouted to an unknown companion. "We may have an ambush on our hands." Hi? I mean, I'm perfectly okay killing you if that's what you want. Okie dokie. Down you go. "Hey, friends, how's it going?" Have a little fire, Scarecrow. Oh, down he goes. It's beautiful. 127 damage. These guys do not have much in the way of defense, do they? Don't miss. You know what? I was afraid of that. Goodbye. James's strength ability increased. 21. Nothing else went up, though. Still, getting strength is pretty nice. Still surrounded by these guys. I don't see any bodies. James counted. Although he had beaten tremendous odds on his various adventures, he knew the sheer numbers of opponents could easily overwhelm them. We won't be able to take all these fellows. Maybe we could try another tactic to get by. I wonder. Is that guy just running? He's just like running or something. Down he goes. I mean, if I'm not getting anything out of these guys, I don't mind if he runs. Party's abilities have increased, though. Accuracy melee went up. Not that I was on it. Hey, Owen's strength increased. And Gorath didn't get anything. So, it seems like I could just grind here. And I'm very tempted to do that. But for now, let's go somewhere else. We've not been over there. Yeah, there's some things up there. Let's go check them out. Okay, we got a chest. A Mordhell wordlock chest. Tafkati. The one who made it didn't want it. The one who bought it didn't need it. The one who used it never saw it. 6 letters. Oh! Coffin. There we go. 46 gold. 61 silver. I wonder why they made them blue and not grayish white. Let's see. Go ahead and hold on to that. Keep having you hold on to that. Weapon craft didn't go up, unfortunately. Just go ahead and do some minor repairs there. Just to get you... yep, there we go. Got to 50. Alright. There's another chest over here. Billet. What has a mare that the cow has not? Filly? No. BTCS. Silts. built. I don't know. Let's see. This is going to be... Alright. It was actually... I was actually kind of close. Colts. I mean... Like, Philly would work too. Ooh, hello. Blessed type 1. Not all that great. An 86% value ruby. Alright, well, I can take the ruby. I have to, like, run back to, Kahooli Keep to sell these. Is there anything that I'd want to leave here? I could sell those and I could pick up another thing. This is taking up a ton of inventory space. I mean, I suppose I could just use it. Like, use it constantly. That's, certainly a possibility. Dang it. Hate going past them. What if I leave this here for now? Grab that. Is there anything else that I want to leave? Could leave that. There we go. And I can just come back for that stuff later. Alright, well, it's getting dark. Let's go ahead and rest. I had not expected to see you three again for quite some time. How can Navandu Sandu be of assistance to you? Nothing right now. Alright, so he is just gonna pop up around there. Where was the shop? There it is. Alright, let me sell the ruby. 356 sovereigns. It's pretty good. Don't think I have anything else to sell you right now. No. Alright. Alright, let's get down to Kahooli Keep. I mean, it's nice that you can just encounter him on the road, but I might need to avoid him when I come back through this area. Well, let's go ahead and camp here. Since there is this shop. Take that. I'll take that. You have no use for that. Anything else that I want to sell? Right, no, I still have items that I need to go pick up and sell him. And as long as we're here, I might want to talk to the Count of Kaval Keep, see what he has to say about the whole accusation of having Nighthawks around him. I think I trust Owen's family a little bit more than some random guy that I've never heard of. Alright, that is pretty good. You don't want these, right? Nope, didn't think so. Wonder if I can sell them at Sarth, because I kind of want to go back there. Sell off that, I don't think I can sell it while it's equipped. Okay, that's good. Alright. What do you know about Nighthawks? I want a direct answer from you, Count. Do you have any association with the Guild of Death? Yes or no?
What nonsense is this? Why should you even believe it possible?
Navandu Sandow told us you have hired assassins on many occasions.
As bodyguards, who better to hire to watch me than those who have made a profession of stalking others? For I have never employed a member of the Guild of Assassins for any other cause. Those in my employ guard my estates and the persons of myself and my daughter, nothing else.
How did you manage to contact these men?
I asked the priests at Kahooli to send the men to me, so I never knew how to contact them directly. After the keep burned down, I asked for more help, but the priests told me the Nighthawks had fallen into disfavor with the temple and that they could no longer summon them to service.
Still, that is creepy. It is wrong. You should feel bad for hiring assassins to guard you. Let's see if Navandu Sandow says anything different. On the other hand, we can certainly go visit the Temple of Kahooli. I think that's the one that's to the north. The sun, even though, you know, it's like just before dawn. Okay, we can't talk to him about that. Alright, Temple of Kahooli. The fire is still cold. Alright, I could teleport to just south of Sarth, but I'd want to go get my my thingy-do first. Let's go ahead and talk. They were escorted to the lector's chambers. Seated behind a large mahogany desk was a man of middle years, the hair graying at his temples, sweeping back from a wide tanned forehead. Without standing, he motioned for them to take seats.
I have very little time this morning, the lector said. Please make whatever request you have as direct as possible.
It suits me fine. We're looking for a band of murderers, James said. They killed a squad of men sent from Bastira on the First Advisor's orders to investigate the possible activities of Nighthawks in Romney. The idea occurred to me while we were standing in the meditation chambers of the Temple of Kahooli might know something of it.
I am listening, he replied gravely.
When I was studying under Father Timothy in the Temple of Astalon in Krondor, James said, I learned quite a bit about the various temples and their gods. As I recall, Kahooli is the god of revenge.
Justice, the Lector snapped. Not revenge. If one is innocent, he has nothing to fear from the howler after fugitives. If one has violated the wise strictures of our gods and eluded punishment, however, we are the hounds that bay at his heels. There is no place one can run that we cannot sniff them out.
James nodded. A well-known fact, but it is also well known that the Temple of Kahooli hires assassins on occasion to do the sniffing.
If you imply that we hired the Guild of Assassins to kill the men of Bastira, it is not so. We have had no dealings with the Hawks of the Night for several months. It may well be that we have common cause at the moment.
The priest stopped for a moment as if considering something, then continued slowly.
They have become churlish. They no longer follow the codes of piety which we laid out for the behavior of our faithful. They have not paid a tithe in a great deal of time. We wish to separate them from our ranks, but no protectors of the faith challenge them.
James leaned across the desk. I want the Nighthawks, Lector. Tell me the name of the man who leads them and where he may be found, and we both can profit from an end to them. The Lector laughed a dark, rumbling laugh that had nothing of humor in it.
I wish that it were that easy. Kahooli, how I wish. But when the Nighthawks swore their oath to the temple, they required of us a holy oath, to Kahooli himself, that their identities could never be revealed to any that were not of the temple itself. You would have to be at least protector of the faith before I could even think of giving the name to whomever you seek.
I see. James sat back in his chair, his eyes full of brooding. How would we become protectors?
We'll have to study with the prelate, who lives nearby, and learn the codes of piety, the Lector said, a clever smile tugging at the corner of his mouth. Though I will warn you, his house is well protected. There are many who do perceive us as the dispensers of revenge and attempt to save themselves peremptorily. I will say this, if you can come to the temple and have performed even one of the acts of piety that the Lector teaches you, I think I can see to it that...
Shouldn't that be a prelate?
I can see to it that you are made protectors of the faith.
And you will tell us where to find these Nighthawks? James asked.
The priest smiled. Most certainly.
Okay. I think we can keep that in mind. Let's see. Doesn't say what, which one it is. I'll go ahead and accept it. Groth waited. Far off, he could hear the low chanting of the priests in their alcoves, their prayers weaving the fabric of the enchantment. It seemed the better part of the day had passed as he listened to the sonorous whispers rising and falling in the near dark. Suddenly, the doors to a great chamber were thrown open, and the priest emerged, the blade laid in his arms, swaddled in a white cloth. Your weapon has been enchanted, the priest said with a bow. Use it as your place upon the great wheel bids you. And it has, number 3. Excellent. There are better weapons, but, these are pretty good for now. Pretty happy with them. James's legs ached. It seemed that he'd been walking for eternity, and the long stretch of road which led to the north did nothing for his enthusiasm. We can keep going this way, or we can turn about. Keep going? Yeah, let's go ahead and keep going. Snow capped the mountains. James motioned for a temporary halt as they came through the pass into their new surroundings. Vaguely, he could sense that the cold that was coming down from the north, and could imagine it would be even colder on the other side of the teeth of the world. I see you over there. Alright, so this is a new area. I don't think we have to come here yet, but I kind of wanted to. Is this where I think it is? This might not be where I think it is. Right, okay, I think I know where I am now. I probably will explore this place. How are we doing on stats? Okay. Mordell warrior hadn't noticed them. Alright. Let's go ahead and bookmark. Let's agree to attack. Their attack was unexpected. Eyes wide with surprise, the enemy scrambled around helplessly, not wanting to waste their momentary advantage. James barked several quick orders, and the battle was joined. Alright, we got two mages. I think I will stay back here for the moment. Nice. And you have cast something on Gorath. 101 damage. Holy cow. I should have done something else. Looks like I'm going to need to buy some more of these. Don't you dare run away. Get dead. Get dead. Let's go with invitation. There we go. Down you go. Let's try blinding him. Oh, wow. Cut through Halcho's Haven. There we go. Alright. What do you got? Some bolts. I'll take those for the moment. 49 silver coins. Not much. $18 bolts. Let's go ahead and poison those. Go ahead and reapply the clerical oilcloth actually seems to be generally better than most of the other stuff, but it's pretty good in general. Some rations, that's always nice. Take that. Alright, well, I will, let's see. Town-wise, there's a couple. So we've got Den Camp on the Teeth, we've got North Warden, and there's Raglan. I'm not sure if I can actually get up there or not, because that's getting pretty close to Sargoth. But we'll find out. But that will be in the next episode. See you then, everyone.